So let me give you the gist. The internet has been on fire with Cardi B news for weeks now. Her album, Am I the Drama, just dropped. She's been trending nonstop, and her relationship with Stefon Diggs has been at the center of all the chatter. From pregnancy rumors to messy cheating allegations, it's been nothing but Cardi headlines. Then JT decided to throw gasoline on the fire. After Cardi dissed her on Magnet, she clapped back by reposting that infamous Tasha K interview where Kris Blake Griffith accused Stefon Diggs of some wild stuff, drugging him, jerking off in front of him, putting his tongue in his ear, even threatening to unalive him. From there, the rumors went crazy. People were digging up old tweets, new allegations, even stories of Diggs sending goons to silence people who rejected him, and basically, people were just wondering how Cardi decided to still be with such a man. One post said, Stefon Diggs got gay rumors, rape rumors, he's a chronic cheater and just had a baby. And Cardi said, yup, I'm getting pregnant by that man. She's truly a Bronx dirty and fearless. Everyone thought that was the end of it. But then Nicki Minaj, Cardi's long-standing rival, entered the chat. Out of nowhere, Nicki dropped a simple tweet, 3/27/26. That's it. No context, no caption, just a date. And the whole internet flipped. Some fans said she was obviously announcing a project. Nicki has done the date drop thing before when teasing albums or singles, but others insist the timing is sus. Cardi's album was dominating headlines, Stefon Diggs' name was trending with gay allegations, and JT had just dragged Cardi's man through the mud. So Nicki suddenly tweeting felt to many like she was hijacking Cardi's shine, like she was reminding everybody who the real queen of rap is. One fan tweeted, and just like that, Nicki Minaj is the main topic of the week. But one thing we can all admit is that for years, Cardi and Nicki have been locked in this Cold War. Remember Kanye West's alleged rant in 2023 where he claimed Cardi was an industry plant placed by the Illuminati to replace Nicki? Cardi finally opened up about that in her interview with Call Her Daddy. She said,
people have made this whole story that I came in the industry to like take over somebody's career or like make them think, but it's like I never thought that. I just wanted to become famous at what I like to do. That's all things. Sometimes people just don't get along with each other, and if they don't get along with each other,
we all know exactly who she meant. Nicki and Cardi's beef is legendary. Everyone remembers Fashion Week 2018 when they had their fists flying at Harper's Bazaar, almost stripping each other naked. So when Cardi's album, Am I the Drama, broke the record for fastest female rap album to hit #1 on iTunes this decade in 30 minutes, beating Nicki's Pink Friday 2, which took 51 minutes, there was already some silent tension. Nicki tweeting just hours later amidst all the drama, that was like a lighter on fuel, and some say Nicki is basically just clowning Cardi. Kanye just shook the table again, leaking claims that Kris Jenner allegedly had a whole plan to get him locked up in a mental institution. And while fans are divided, the receipts got everybody side-eyeing Kris.
Did you have an effect on my mental health?
Yes. Yes. I'm saying yes. And I love you. I love you. I don't want you to be not perfect. I love you.
In the brand new documentary In Whose Name, that just dropped on September 19th, cameras caught a heated moment between Kanye and his ex-mother-in-law, Kris Jenner. The two went back and forth about Ye's mental health, and at one point, Kanye told Kris he'd rather be dead than on medication. Kris tried to calm Ye down by telling him, it doesn't matter what people are saying, but Kanye wasn't having it. He snapped back, screaming, it does matter, over and over.
I would rather be dead, not in jail. I'd rather be dead than to be on medication. No one from the family has taken any responsibility for my hospital visit, but if we want to go online, that's 50% of what people say at least. Or maybe, am I lying?
It doesn't matter.
Am I lying? It do matter! It does matter! It does matter! What is wrong with you just said?
I haven't finished the sentence.
It does matter!
It matters to us and you. It doesn't matter what the internet says. It matters what we think. Yay.
So what do you think? Did you have an effect on my mental health?
Yes. Yes. I'm saying yes. And I love you. I love you. I don't want you to be not perfect. I love you. And I want my daughter to love you the way you want her to love you.
As you can imagine, fans were left shaken watching how unhinged and disrespectful Kanye was toward Kris. Many also said if he was willing to scream at her like that with cameras rolling, imagine what could have been happening behind closed doors. One fan said, screaming at his wife's mom. Not okay for any person, don't care who you are or what your wealth/status is. He is unhinged in this video. And another person commented, wow, he takes no responsibility for his own actions. He blames everyone else, that's BS. Kim didn't deserve this. No matter what anyone thinks of her personally, she was with an unstable man. Scary to think she endured this behind closed doors. Not okay. He is a very troubled man, and he has enablers. Kris and her boyfriend should have stopped this and had him leave unstable. But hold up, because some fans are now pushing back and claiming this clip only shows one side of the drama. And allegedly, lost it because he believed Kris was plotting to have him committed or even placed under some type of conservatorship. One user said, I don't think people really understand what he's saying because of his delivery. They forcibly put that man in the hospital and administered mind-altering drugs against his will. He's been speaking out about this for years, but no one is listening. I feel so bad for Kanye. And someone else added, reactive manipulation is real. They ain't perfect, ain't either. That's what they wanted, was to make this man look crazy for them. Now, there's no actual proof that Kris tried to get Kanye institutionalized against his will. However, Kanye has dropped hints before that both Kris and Kim tried to pull something like that behind the scenes. And insiders close to Ye are saying his paranoia didn't just come out of nowhere. Fans are also pointing out that the woman who masterminded Britney Spears' conservatorship, Lou Taylor, happens to be a close friend of the Kardashians. In fact, documents from Kim and Kanye's divorce show that Kim put Lou Taylor in charge of Kim's trust fund. And then there was that strange episode in 2016 when Kanye was placed on a 5150 psychiatric hold. At the time, it was reported that Kanye suffered an episode while he was visiting his trainer, Harley Pasternak.
Would you mind so we can just diffuse this and, just quick statement, is he good? Thumbs up.
And that's the same Harley Pasternak who, years later, openly threatened he would institutionalize Kanye again and send him back to Zombieland. Now fast forward to 2020 and Kanye publicly accused Kim and Kris of trying to have him locked up like on the movie Get Out. And in a follow-up post, Kanye referred to Kris as Kris Jong-un and claimed that Kris and Kim tried to put him under the 5150 hold again. So as you can see, there's definitely more than one side to this story. And as that new documentary is making waves, more and more fans are starting to question whether Kanye's been telling the truth all along.